everybody, welcome in Specialized for Language 3 Tourism Studies and Hospitality Management. أهلا بالجميع في لقاء جديد مرتبط بدراسات متخصصة باللغة الإنجليزية المستوى الثالث، تحديدا السياحة وإدارة الفنادق. Today we are going to discuss the following topics: questions and answers related with what we have discussed in previous meetings, airline timetable, and tourist information office. النهاردة هنتكلم عن الموضوعات اللي قدامنا، وهي أسئلة وإجابات حول ما تم تناوله في اللقاءات السابقة، جداول المواعيد الخاصة بخطوط الطيران، ومكاتب معلومات السائح أو المكاتب الخاصة بخدمة السائح. Let's begin with the questions and answers. خلينا نبدأ بالأسئلة وإجاباتها. Exercise about the countries, nationalities, and languages in each country. Delete the incorrect word and write the correct word. Number 1. My brother has gone to study Chinese in China. التدريب ده هنكتب الجملة مع اختيار الكلمة الصحيحة وحذف الكلمة الخاطئة. أول جملة بتقول: أخي ذهب لدراسة الصيني في الصين. Number 2. My motorcycle was made in Japan. الدراجة البخارية بتاعتي مصنوعة في اليابان. Number 3. The instructions has been written in French. التعليمات مكتوبة باللغة الفرنسية. Number 4. At our school we have 3 students from China, 5 from England, and 10 from Australia. They all like to eat Japanese food. في مدرستنا عندنا 3 طلاب من الصين، 5 من انجلترا، 10 من استراليا، وجميعهم يحب الأكل الصيني Japanese food. Number 5. Most of the visitors in our hotel come from America. أغلب الزائرين في الفندق بتاعنا قادمين من أمريكا. Number 6. My favorite place to eat is the Chinese restaurant next to Chinese embassy. المكان المفضل للأكل عندنا هو المطعم الصيني بجوار السفارة الصينية. The last sentence. We have new guests staying in the hotel. She is traveling on a European passport, but she has a strong American accent. الضيف الجديد اللي عندنا متواجد في الفندق مسافرة بجواز سفر أوروبي ولديها لكنة أمريكية قوية. Let's move to the second topic about airline timetable. These are timetables for China Air flight between Delhi and Singapore and Air North flights between Delhi and Darwin. أمامنا جداول للسفر للانتقال من Singapore to Delhi, Darwin to Delhi, Delhi to Singapore, and Delhi to Darwin. And we have the times of depart and times of arrive around the week from Monday to Sunday. We have plans in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. In the screens after that we will have questions related with these timetables. قدامنا جداول للسفر من سنغافورة لدالي، ومن داروين لدالي، ومن دالي to سنغافورة، ومن دالي to داروين. على مدار أيام الأسبوع كاملة. كل الرحلات بمواعيدها، المواعيد الخاصة بالإقلاع depart، المواعيد الخاصة بالوصول arrive. Let's have the questions. Exercise. Look at the airline timetable above. Fill the times and correct tense of the verb. هنبدأ نقرأ الفقرة ونحدد الزمن الخاص بالفعل بناء على المواعيد المقترحة أو الموجودة لخطوط الطيران في الجداول السابقة. خلينا نشوف أول فقرة. My sister and we have the verb go from Delhi to Darwin when next Wednesday. So I will use the future tense. هنا عندي أول فقرة المفروض إنه بيقول my sister وحاطط لي الفاعل go from Delhi to Darwin امتى؟ الأربعاء القادم. فهنا أنا هتكلم على زمن المستقبل البسيط. فهنقول أول جملة my sister will go from Delhi to Darwin next Wednesday. Her plan. هنرجع للجدول نشوف امتى الطيران الخاص بدالي وداروين في الوينزداي، وبناء عليه نبدأ نحدد. Delhi to Darwin. Here we have Delhi to Darwin. In Wednesday it will have 2 flights from 7:15 to 9 o'clock. So I will write that from 7:15 to 9 o'clock. My sister will go from Delhi to Darwin next Wednesday. Her plan will leave Delhi at 7:15 and will arrive in Darwin at 9 o'clock. The flight takes how many hours? The flight will take just 2 hours and 15 minutes around. She will go in a training course for 5 days and she will return to Delhi in the following Monday. Again, we are going to see the time to be sure from 7:15 to 9. How many time? 8:15. It will be 1 hour. 9. It will be around 2 hours to 40 minutes. Let's complete. So here the tense which is suitable for this paragraph will be future. Second one. Last Friday my boss. Last. So here we are going to talk about past. The verb tense is the past simple. Last Friday my boss flew, flown. So I use the second form of the verb, it's flew, to Singapore from Delhi. The plan, I will return again to the timetable to see the times of Singapore to Delhi on Friday. Times of Singapore to Delhi on Friday. Let's concentrate on it. Friday we have from 6:30 to 7:15. So we are going to talk about that time. Last Friday my boss flew to Singapore from Delhi. The plane departed at what time at the table said again on Friday. At what time from Singapore to Delhi on Friday? 6:30 to 7:15. So it will departed at 6:30 or 6:30 and landed in Singapore at 7:15. The flight took took, and I will know what time. What is the time she arrived? She arrived at, we said 7:15, and she departed at 6:30. From 6:30 to 7:30, it is an hour, but here it's not a complete an hour, it's 45 minutes, just 45 minutes. So I write down the time it take. The flight took 45 minutes and no hours here. She stayed in Singapore until next week because she attended. Here all the verbs will be in the past tense. Again, last Friday my bus flew to Singapore from Delhi. The plane departed at 6:30 and landed in Singapore at 7:15. The flight took 45 minutes. She stayed in Singapore until next week because she will attend a conference there. Here next week, so I put the future. Refer to the timetable above and answer these questions using complete sentences. طبعا طبقا للجدول هنجاوب على الأسئلة دي. On a Saturday, what time does plane from Delhi arrive in Singapore? We will return to the timetable. Delhi to Singapore. Here at Saturday, it arrived at 18:10 minutes. In 18:10 minutes. So question number 1, we will say a Saturday plane from Delhi to Singapore arrived at 18. Here in the timetable we have the time. Again, on Saturday, Delhi to Singapore around 18:10. So we write the time of arrival. What is the flying time between Darwin and Delhi? هنحسب هنا الزمن الخاص بالسفر من Darwin to Delhi. Darwin to Delhi. We have a lot of flights from Darwin to Delhi, but if we are going to concentrate, we will have the time in an exact way. From 6:30 to 7:50, around 1 hour and 45 minutes. So we are going to write that the time it took will be around or between 1 hour and 45 minutes. How many times a week is there a flight from Singapore to Delhi? Let's move to the trips from Singapore to Delhi according to the timetable. We have from Singapore to Delhi, we have 3 flights. One in Tuesday, one on Thursday, and one on Saturday. So here we have 3 flights from Delhi to Singapore. And if we are going to talk about times from Singapore to Delhi, again I will concentrate on how many trips from Singapore to Delhi. Here we have only just 3 trips at these times. Okay, is there a flight from Delhi to Singapore on Tuesday? We will be back on Tuesday from Delhi to Singapore on Tuesday. Yes, it has one on Tuesday from Delhi to Singapore. It has one from 15:25 to 18:10. So we have a flight at that time. What is the depart time of the flight to Singapore on Wednesday? Flight to Singapore on Wednesday. We will back to the timetable. Delhi to Singapore on Tuesday. It's in front of you on Tuesday. From Delhi to Singapore from 15:25 to 18:10. It's very important to revise the table before answering any questions because sometimes the questions will be a trap. What time does a flight from Darwin arrive in Delhi? From Darwin arrive in Delhi. Here we will be back from Darwin to Delhi. At what time? Darwin to Delhi around 6:30, 16:50, 10 o'clock. It has a lot of time. 6:30, but it is repeated sometimes. 6:30 from 4:45. The same time also. So, is there afternoon flight from Delhi to Darwin? No, there isn't. How many flights a week are between Delhi and Darwin? Around 3 flights. Delhi and Darwin. And we will be in the screen. Delhi to Darwin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we have 8 flights from Delhi to Darwin a week. 8 flights. 8 flights. So the answer of the last question is around 8 flights a week between Delhi and Darwin. Let's move to the third topic, Tourist Information Office. This is a reading passage and then we will have questions. The Tourism Department operates tourism information office in many European countries. A tourism information office promotes or builds travel to destination country through advertising and special promotional activities. For example, representatives of the information office give brochures about vacations, the destination country, and special tours to travel agents in the origin country. A brochure is printed folder or pamphlet about place, product, company. The brochure advises tourism are written, printed, and supply the information office in origin countries by tourism department. الموضوع هنا بيتكلم عن المكاتب الخاصة بالسياحة. قسم السياحة بشكل عام بيسعى لأن هو يعالج المعلومات السياحية من خلال مكاتب بتقوم بالخدمة دي في الدول الأصلية. المعلومات أو المكاتب الخاصة بالمعلومات السياحية بتمدنا بأعداد المباني والأماكن اللي احنا رايحين لها داخل الدولة والإعلان عن بعض الأنشطة زي إنه يكون متاح بروشور عن الأجازة وكيفية تقضيتها، الديستنيشن كانتري الدولة اللي هتضيفني، سبيشال تورز بعض النهايات الخاصة اللي من خلالها ممكن نسافر كمكاتب خدمة لأماكن كتير. البروشور عادة بيكون مطبوع أو البامفلت برضو بتكون نفس الوضع، بتحدد لي الأماكن والمنتجات والشركات وبتعلن عنها بشكل كتابي مطبوع وبتمد بالمعلومات دي حوالين الأقسام الأساسية بشكل جيد. قدامنا نموذج لمستر كارتر، ده الديركتور or manager of the Tourism Information Office. He is a large staff in business office is a group of people who work together. The staff includes people who work directly with travel agents, others who do work with companies and business, people who contract newspaper, television, and radio station, some who work with airlines and hotels, people who write advertising and information clerk secretaries. مستر كارتر ده مدير لمكتب معلومات سياحي، عنده فريق كبير جدا مرتبط بالعمل. اغلب الناس دي بتعمل بشكل مباشر مع مكتب الخدمة، وبعضهم بيعمل مع الشركات او جهات الاعمال، وبيبدأوا يتواصلوا من خلال التكست or newspapers اللي هي الجرائد، التلفزيون، الراديو، بعض الحاجات اللي بيحتاجها الأشخاص واللي بيتم الكتابة والإعلان عنها من خلال موظفين أو السكرتارية اللي موجودين في المكان. One of Mr. Carter's most important job is that of public relations director. The purpose of this job is to establish a good attitude toward his country among public or people of the origin country. As part of this job, he supervises and writing and distribution of people release news stories for media. Media refers at ways of spreading information such as newspaper, radio, television, and other means of communication. Media is a plural word, meaning it refers to all these meaning, radio and television or medium communication, and it is one of the media used for advertising. مستر كارتر هو واحد من أهم الناس اللي شغالة في المجال ده كمدير للعلاقات العامة. الهدف من الوظيفة هو انك بتنشئ اتجاهات ايجابية حوالين الدولة بتاعتك اللي هي الدولة الاساسية، وبتبدأ تدعم ده بكل قوتك. المشرفين عادة في الكتابة او في التوزيع بيبقوا معتمدين على انه في حاجة اسمها نيو ستوريز اللي هي القصص الحديثة، بيجيبوها من خلال الميديا، والميديا هنا مشار ليها بالوقت اللي انا بقضيه على المنصة زي الجرائد، الراديو، التلفزيون، والوسائل الاخرى للاتصال والتواصل. طبعا الوسائل هنا ده جمع، واحنا بنشوف المفروض الميعاد بتاعه ايه بحيث الامور تبقى مكتمله. Public relations people play special news stories in media to help build interest in destination country. Advertisements in the media paid for by the tourism department also help establish interest. Employees in public relations and advertising must be fluent in English. If they work in English-speaking countries, to be fluent must to speak, read, and write languages almost as well as the natives do. هنا بنتكلم على الأشخاص اللي بيشتغلوا في العلاقات العامة، وهم ليهم قصص مرتبطة بالأحداث خاصة في وسائل الإعلام، بعضهم بيبني عليها اهتمامات ويشوف مكان الدولة. الإعلانات دي بتبقى من خلال وسائط التواصل الاجتماعي، أغلبها بيبقى مدفوع للأقسام السياحية. فلو سمحتم قبل التعامل مع الكيان ده لازم نحط في اعتبارنا ان الموظفين هم public relations، هم الناس اللي ليها علاقات عامة and advertising، وهم اللي ليهم قدرة على ان هم يعملوا إعلان، وغالبا هيكونوا fluent in English. فهنشوف دي من جهة تانية لحد ما نتأكد ان الشخص ده بقى عنده طلاقة لغوية to be fluent. Mr. Cart staff members write advertisements, news release, and brochures to permit travel to their country. They give letters, talks, and show films about their country to group of people. They answer questions about travel to their country. مستر كارتر بالفريق بتاعه بدأ يعمل إعلانات من خلال إن هو يحدد إيه التفاصيل اللي موجودة، وبناء عليه يبدأ يشتغل. هو هنا بيدي البيانات كلها في بروشور، بيدي ليكتشرز، مجموعة من المحاضرات أو حوار حوالين إيه الحاجات اللي المفروض تقدم وإيه اللي المفروض ما يقدمش. مستر كارتر hold press conference whenever some times of importance and interest happens in his country. A press conference is a meeting attended by reporters from newspaper, magazines, radio, television. At the press conference, someone makes an announcement to their readers, listeners, and or viewers. Here again, Mr. Carter holds press conference whenever something of importance or interest happens in his country. A press conference is a meeting attended by reporters from newspaper, magazines, radio, television. At press conference, someone makes announcement that their readers, listeners, or viewers might find interesting whenever an important people from his country visits. هنا مستر كارتر كان بيتعامل بمؤتمرات بتبدأ تعرض أهمية الاهتمامات الخاصة بالسياحة داخل نفس البلد، ومين الناس اللي هتهتم انها تحصل على الجريدة او المجلة او الراديو او التلفزيون. وبالتالي يعني مؤتمر معلن المفروض ان في شخص مسؤول عن الاعلانات وبيبدأ يوصل تفاصيلها للقارئ والمستمع والمشاهد وكم هي ممتعة. Mr. Carter held a press conference to introduce that person to representative of media. Such news items help to build interest in knowledge about his country. Information office also gave tourists and immigrants help information. The clerk gave them any necessary documents or visa that may be required for entrance. مستر كارتر كان عنده مؤتمر بيقدم فيه الأشخاص أو المسؤولين عن وسائل الإعلان، وطبعا دي معلومات أو أخبار بتحتاج تبني بيها اهتمامات ومعرفة، كله بيصب في مصلحة الطالب أو السائح بشكل جيد جدا، لأن هو بيعمل immediate helpful information. الكلارك gave them any necessary documents or visa that may be required for conference. هنا هو بيدي أي معلومات أو حاجات خاصة بالمعرفة لأي حد محتاج ده، منها كمان إنه بيدي وثائق أو تأشيرات دخول حسب الموجود في الانترنس. Staff can also tell them about different laws, regulation, the destination country. Mr. Carter and his staff also work with businesses and industries that might be interested in either moving to or doing business with the destination country. Mr. Carter's country wants foreign industry to come and help build the industry there. The country is also interested in expanding some of its products. In turn, the country is anxious to get the best price products imported from other countries. Whenever they go and wherever they do, the information staff members represented their country. We are the face of our country to the rest of the world, Mr. Carter said. Before they know anything about our country, people from their impression and attitudes about it, from the things we do and say. هنا الفريق اللي موجود بيحاول يعمل يعني حاجة مختلفة، بأنه في قواعد وتنظيمات خاصة بالموضوع، والفريق بيشتغل على القواعد والمعلومات دي وبيبدأ يطلع لي ايه الصناعات اللي تم الاعتماد عليها وايه اللي تم الاهتمام بيه في مرحلة التصدير للمنتجات، وهل الدولة كانت مهتمة بالأسعار والممارسات والدول الأخرى ولا كل واحد كان متجه لاتجاه مختلف. طبعا المعلومات الخاصة بالأعضاء بتقدم الدولة من ناحية ازاي هيقدر يواجه الدولة دي دونا عن بقية العالم. ده وجهة نظر مستر كارتر. قبل ما تعمل اي حاجة للدولة بتاعتك اتأكد ان الانطباع او الاتيتيود حوالين الحاجة اللي هتعملها دي او تشتغل عليها. Answer the following questions. What does the Tourism Information Office do to promote travel to destination country? What does they mean? They concentrate on the main topics or what the tourists need. Number 2, why is the job of public relations important? Because he arranges everything and through him you can take procedures or law, legals, whatever it is related to the trip. Number C, what are some of the duties of public relations? Public relations will arrange everything related to the tours. How will do employees who work in English speaking countries have to know English? ازاي يقدروا يتعلموا؟ احنا قلنا من خلال البروشورز والممارسة الواقعية والاطلاع على ابرز الاشياء. Here we will choose the country from which the tourists come is called here the origin country. An office promotes travel to destination country is called a travel agent. No, tourism information here. Concentrate. This is the topic of the lesson. Number 3. A is printed pamphlet about places, products, or company that is used for advertising. Sure, it's brochure by social media. The purpose of public relation is to establish good good attitude towards something among people. Newspaper, magazines, and books are printed advertisements that spread information. By this, we have finished our meeting today. See you soon, inshallah. I hope you spend a nice time. Bye bye.